Hey, Dad, you're on speakerphone with the Gecko right now.
I'm gonna leave in 5 minutes. I don't have time for this nonsense.
Oh, okay. All right. We'll be.
Gecko, you're gonna tell the Gecko to get you an Uber ride home if you're not here in the next 5 minutes. I've given you guys plenty of time.
Wow. Anyways.
Hello, we're here in Japan. We flew all the way to Japan. No, I'm just kidding. We're in Little Tokyo, which is a city in Japan, where they have lots of bakeries and lots of anime stuff and lots of clothes and lots of people walking around and doing various things and living their lives. And well, we're gonna talk to some of them. You want to talk to a gecko? Let's do it. What did you get?
Some model kits today.
Okay. Is that why a lot of people come here? Is like they're hobbyists looking for like special models and stuff?
That's why I come here every now and then.
Okay.
Let's see.
Are you cool with pulling it out, or is it like we don't want to?
No. It's nothing bad. Nothing bad.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll pull it out.
Yeah, I'd love to see it. How long have you been into models for?
Barely got into it this year.
Okay. Here, while you're talking, just make sure you're talking to the mic.
Yeah, it's from a show called Evangelion. Something I got into.
Evangelion.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what do you like so much about Evangelion?
It's kind of like a mecha anime, but with a twist to it.
Okay.
That's what I like about it.
So I feel like with anime, there's a heavy element of like fantasy where you're like, I wish I was a mech guy. Is that true? Like would you ever fantasize about like being a mech dude?
I find it more cool to build something like that. Maybe not always be in it, seeing how it turns out for some people.
Is there an anime that you watch that you're like, if I could be the main character of this anime, I would?
You know what? Sometimes like those fantasy animes, like with like kind of like D&D kind of style.
Okay.
Like maybe those every once in a while, but I don't think this is one I'd want to be in.
Okay. How long have you been into anime for?
I was into it for a while, but then I got out of it. Like
Really?
Yeah, like in elementary school, I was into it for like maybe a year or so, like with Dragon Ball on this show.
Yeah.
Then I fell out of it because my mom was like, all right, no, you can't watch that. Your brothers are going to fight each other.
Really? Oh, sorry. Could you talk like right?
Oh.
Yeah, there we go.
My bad.
So your mom. So you were into it, and then you got out of it because your mom told you shouldn't do it anymore.
Yeah, because my brothers would fight.
Really? They would fight, and they would like
they'd
fight.
see
They would see this mech guy like do a punch, and they
Or more
do
like
the
Dragon
same
Ball.
punch.
Like more Dragon Ball. Like you seen that?
I know that Dragon Ball's like the most popular one, but I haven't seen it before.
It's just like a fighting anime. Well, to me, that's how it is. I haven't really watched it recently.
Okay.
My brothers would see that, then they try to imitate that, then you have kids fighting. Like it's WWE.
So then so the kids were fighting, and then your mom was like, no more anime. She banned anime from the house.
Yeah, then like until high school, I got back into it.
Okay, but when she banned the anime, were you not like, while she wasn't looking, like trying to like sneaking on the websites or anything, or you were like, what mom says goes?
Yeah. Well, also I didn't know about websites back then.
Okay.
Like I just watched stuff like the Clone Wars. You've seen that?
That's Star Wars.
Yeah, Star Wars, the Clone Wars series.
They fight each other in that.
But it's not as bad.
Okay. Do you still to this day know any like moves from any animes?
The most famous one being the Kamehameha wave.
What is say that again?
Kamehameha wave, Dragon Ball. Like you know how the main
Can you
character
show that
starts-
to me? What is the Kamehameha wave?
I'd imagine a lot of people knows this since it's Dragon Ball.
I don't know. Pretend for those who don't
God
know.
damn it. All right, sure. I'm ready to embarrass myself.
Oh, here. No. Oh, sorry. I don't mean to.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, no.
Not my
worries.
intention. Just
Okay.
I just stand up.
Can we see it from here?
Just the main character
Okay.
goes like that.
All right. Here. We'll do it together. All right. So you do.
Hands behind you. Kamehameha. That's how it's done.
That's perfect.
Yeah, that's one stuck in my head.
I feel like if you do that enough, eventually something will come out of the hands.
Maybe.
What's your name again?
Ruben.
Ruben, is there anything you want to say to the people of the computer before we go?
Skate fast, eat ass. That's all I got.
Thank you, Ruben. Appreciate
All
you,
right.
man.
Have a good one.
Of course. Don't forget your Evangelion.
Yep.
How much is that worth? Can I ask you? Are you
here.
buying these in the hopes that they'll appreciate?
Nah, I like building them.
Okay, nice. A purist.
Not a scalper.
Purist. Take care, brother.
Take care.
What a pure man. Buying them because he likes them. They're not investments. He's just not looking at them for capital gains. He sincerely enjoys robot people. Hey, any of you guys want to talk to a gecko? Let's do it. Get over here. That's what Scorpion says. You ever play Mortal Kombat? Hello, nice to meet you. Let's talk directly into the mic.
I can do that.
What
Hello.
brings you to Little Tokyo?
I like Japanese things, food, toys,
Okay.
things of that nature.
Have you eaten any good
Yeah, we just got a
Japanese
bento
food?
box over there.
Okay.
And now we're going to get some mochi with my friend Johnny here. I actually
right.
had a question for you. I
No,
have something to bring
please,
up that
yeah,
I
of course.
want to talk to you about.
Of course, I'm ready. Hit me with
So
anything.
I have a really weird, rare condition. It's
Okay.
called hypnagogic insomnia, and I don't know if you're
Hypnagogic insomnia.
hypnagogic, yes, or
Hypnagogic.
hypnagogia.
Okay.
And it's basically I have hallucinations in the night. Like it's like a half awake, half asleep type of hallucinations where
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm awake or asleep. And
Really?
sometimes I'll see things in my room, like a bird or like a butterfly or like some sort of animal or like just a human. Or I'll hear things and
Yeah.
it's a crazy thing. I'll be staying at my girlfriend's house
Yeah.
and I'll wake up in the middle of the night like freaking out about something and she'll have to like shake me and wake me up. And I just wanted to hear your take on that.
Say this one more time.
Hypnagogia.
Hypnagogic
H-Y-P.
insomnia.
Yes,
How often
H-Y-P.
does this have? Is it every single night?
No, it's probably like maybe twice a month. It'll happen like every couple weeks, just very randomly.
Okay.
And sometimes it's caused from just like lack of sleep or like stress, but sometimes it's just like a weird kind of, I guess, sleeping brain disorder.
so it happens randomly.
Very
so if
randomly.
you have this thing, and is it terrifying?
It is sometimes, but I'm kind of used to it at this point.
Okay.
So I'll kind of know what's going on. Where I'll see something and I'll be like, I know this isn't real, but I'm
Yeah.
awake. It's not like I'm asleep. It's not like sleepwalking. I'm awake and I'm seeing something in front of me that's not there. But then when I turn on the light, it's gone.
What your dreams and your reality are just blending together.
Yes, exactly.
In a fucked up way.
Yes, and I'll usually see something like flying through the air or like a spider. I see a lot of bugs and like like a giant spider.
You see any like cool bugs?
Butterflies. I'll see
Okay.
butterflies. I like butterflies.
Do you ever have anyone? I know that like
It's very
it sounds like
subconscious.
it's fucked up and scary, but do you ever have like, okay, humans have the capacity for nightmares, but we also have the capacity for beautiful dreams, where like we're floating, we're hanging out with anime characters and we're eating ice cream and
Yes.
this is beautiful
Okay.
rainbow. Like, do you ever have like a good dream that's
I
one of
do,
these?
but if I could choose to turn it off to where I would never dream again, I would. Like I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy what I have.
so if
in a way.
so if it happens randomly, every single night, do you go to bed like it could happen
yes.
tonight?
I'm staying with him for the weekend, and I had to literally warn him if I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm like walking around doing something weird, saying something weird, you may have to shake me and wake me up.
That's a hefty responsibility for the
Yes,
friends.
it is. It really is. My girlfriend, like,
Has she ever had to wake you up and shake
plenty
you?
of times.
Really?
Like it's probably been like about 5 or 6 times I've been like freaking out, and I'll even tell her, I'll be like, "It's real. I promise it's real." And she has to tell me it's not real. It's not real.
So in that very moment when you're tell me an example of something you saw that you thought was real that wasn't real.
So actually about a month ago, like I said about the spider thing, I'm really afraid of spiders. That's
Yeah.
like my main fear. I hate spiders. Everyone hates spiders, I would assume. I mean, maybe some people like them. They maybe take care of their flies in their house. They eat other bugs that they don't want around. I don't like spiders. I stay away from them. I kill them right when I see them.
Yeah.
I saw a giant spider hanging down over my bed. Giant spider.
Really?
Hanging down right in front of me. And it was almost like I could reach out and touch it.
How big was the spider? Like,
That was-
give me one of these.
Maybe half of that. Okay.
that big. Okay. Oh, all
Bowling
right.
ball. Bowling
Okay,
ball
bowling ball,
size.
but it's still scary.
So I wake up, I throw the covers off the bed. I still see it hanging above me, my girlfriend's bed.
Yeah.
And I am yelling at her. I'm like, we got to get out of here. I'm like,
Oh,
helping
man.
her. I'm like, getting her out of bed. I'm like, we have to leave. I'm like, opening the door to like leave. And then she's like, it's not real. I'm like, it's real. I see it. It's right there. I promise it's real. Obviously, I'm kind of in a bad state where I'm like confused about it. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck's going on? But she shakes me. She turns on the light. She's like, it's not real. We just go back to bed.
How
That's
do
like
you
a
how do you
normal-
feel like when you're like, it's not real? How's that like relief of pressure
It's
feel?
stressful because you kind of think you're crazy for a second.
Huh.
I've had times where I've gone to the doctor and like explained my condition, and it's like I literally feel like I'm crazy, like going crazy. But then it's kind of normalized now because it's been going on for about a couple years. So it's like
So this just how can I ask how old you are?
I'm 24.
You're 25. All right, so this developed when you were 22.
Well, yes, but I've always
like
had.
that's gotta- it's
well,
like
the
late
sleeping
for something like
disorder.
this.
The sleeping disorder has been happening for years, but the hallucinations just started happening over the last couple years.
Do you ever hallucinate while you're awake?
I am basically no, not when I'm awake. It's usually when I'm waking up from sleep. And I'll have like really kind of trippy dreams sometimes where I told him earlier, actually, we were talking about this at lunch. I had a dream a week ago. In my dream, I woke up in the dream and I got out of my bed. I walked downstairs. I like got some water out of the fridge. I went on my phone for a second, maybe like watched a little TV, and then I woke up. And that was all a dream. And I thought I had already been awake for like 10 to 15 minutes. But I was just dreaming that I woke up out of bed and walked downstairs.
Have you ever dreamt you woke up and then that you woke up again?
And like a dream within a dream within a dream within a dream. No, but I'm sure that will happen at some point if I had to guess on the current trajectory that I'm on.
Well, as far as my personal take, mine is that you should see a doctor.
Oh, I have, yeah.
What they say?
Well, they tried to prescribe me sleep medication.
Is it working?
I didn't want to take it. I don't really want to rely on any sort of medication to sleep.
Yeah,
it just worries me because then I might become dependent on it. And then I come to a point like maybe 20 years down the road from now where if I don't take a certain medication, I can't go to sleep or I can't I just don't want it to cause issues for me down the road. So I've been trying to face my own inner demons myself, maybe talk to a gecko that can help me out.
What year is it? It's 2022.
Good job. Okay.
And we have all this technology. You're using this watch. We're using the camera. We're using the phone. We're taking advantage of the technological advancements of society. Do it with the medicine. It's fine.
Okay.
You know?
Thank you.
I understand. By the way, I understand where it comes from. I like not wanting to be dependent on a thing.
Yeah.
But for this, if there's a thing that your doctor's like, hey, take this and your problem will go away, I trust the doctor. What's your name again?
I'm Connor.
Connor. Pleasure to meet you. Good luck.
Thank you for your service, Mr. Gecko.
Of course.
You caught a real one.
Come on in. Sit down. Talking to the mic.
Hello.
What's on your shirt?
So it's from my friend's clothing brand. He's really into anime. So
did he give it to you for free or did you pay for it?
No, for free.
Here's the conundrum. I want your opinion on this.
Go.
The conundrum between you have a friend with a business or something.
Yeah.
There's two ways to look at it.
Yeah.
There's he's my friend, I should support his business. And then from him, there's like, she's my friend, I should let her have one for free.
Yes.
You can look at both
ways.
I don't think either one is wrong.
Yes.
But
like, here's some just for giving it to me. But the thing is, I helped him out. I modeled it for him for his website.
Okay, all right.
So it's a give and take. Give and take.
Okay, if you model it for him for his website, I feel like you get a free one.
Give and take. Give and take.
Sense.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I am so boring, right? I'm a warranty admin.
You're a what?
Oh. A warranty admin.
A warranty admin?
Yeah. Have you ever heard of that?
What is a warranty admin?
So basically, you get a new car.
Yeah.
Right? Breaks down.
Yeah.
We replace parts. Our technicians, do it.
Yeah.
So I get the technicians paid. I basically get the money back from the dealer.
When people, not knowing a whole lot about what that meant.
Yeah.
When people go to you, are they usually in a good mood or a bad mood?
No, I get all the bad moods.
So you come to people to help them with a problem.
And they give me... Can we cuss on here?
You can say whatever you want.
Oh, okay, bitchiness. Yeah, I totally get bitchiness.
Now, have you ever taken someone who is in a horrible mood, they come to you, they're screaming, they're yelling, they're cussing, and then you perform the services of your job, and then they're like relieved?
Totally. I have
and
a
then they're
whole
like,
customer.
I'm so sorry I yelled at you, you're awesome.
Yes.
I don't know what came over me.
Yes, I'm the gecko of my dealer.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Doesn't that feel good when you're like, I know, I'd forgive you, whatever?
Yeah, that's what it is, whatever.
Do you forgive them?
I do. I can't let it get to me, but I'm totally like, I have a whole customer service voice.
Can you do it for us right now?
Yeah. Okay.
All right, pretend I'm, all right. My Kia Nutella is broke. I don't have a wheel on it anymore, and I'm pissed. Help me. Do a thing for me.
Okay, can you come into service right now?
Yes.
Okay, no worries. We'll go ahead and take care of you, and I'll have one of my technicians take care of that so you can be back on the road.
Fine. That was good.
Yeah. It totally changes my voice.
When you did the interview, did they make you have to do like a voice?
No. I just went in there with the voice.
Huh.
And they're like, "Wow, you sound really cool," and on the phone. And I was like, "Don't get your hopes up, because a customer will really piss me off, and I'll change my voice."
Really? Has anyone ever?
Oh yes, I've gone.
It's just close to the
Oh
mouth.
yeah. I've gotten totally cussed out, and I cussed back.
You cuss back?
Yeah.
So really, how many times does that happen?
It happens more frequent than you think. They call me bitch, and I'm like, dude, like, this is not my fault. Like, I'm trying my best to help you, but
Yeah.
now I'm like, okay, dude, like, no.
Yeah. Do
And-
they like your management and shit?
Oh, they don't give a fuck.
They don't give a fuck. So they don't tell you like no matter what you have to
No,
be.
they're
like
like-
if someone's calling you a bitch, you call them a bitch straight back.
They're just like,
That's
no,
cool.
that is not okay.
That's
You're not.
cool.
We're trying to help you. If you're gonna call my receptionist a bitch, then no. But I don't answer phones anymore. Thank God. I just work behind computers.
So has this given you a thick skin in other elements of your
Oh
life?
yeah, completely. I do not. Now it's just like I'm nice, and then
Yeah.
it's like, okay, when you give me bitchiness, it's like, okay, we need to dial it back. You're at a 10,
matching
I'm
the
at a
energy
2.
of people.
Exactly,
How they come to
and
you.
a lot more patience. Oh my God, it's giving me more patience in life
Okay.
throughout.
So
Just tell me.
would you say you like the job?
Now I do, because I don't answer to people. I just go in, do what I have
Okay.
to do, and I'm out.
Is that your like? Do you have a dream aspiration of any kind?
I'm currently in school to becoming an RN. So
nice.
yeah, I want to
An
help
RN.
people. Yeah.
That's the registered nurse.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I feel like this is, even though they're unrelated things like cars and
Yeah.
people. Well, I guess you're still fixing
Something.
tubes.
Yeah.
They both have tubes in them. But I feel like you're learning like the patience, all that stuff
Oh,
that
yeah.
will transfer over to the nurse stuff.
Yes, completely. I already have my associates in one of the things, so I've already dealt with patients, but patience is something you need, especially when someone's going through something and they think they're going to die. It's like,
Yeah.
you got to be the one to be like, I got you. Like, don't
Yeah.
worry.
Yeah.
Even though sometimes you can't save them.
It's funny because
Shout
you're
out to all their
experiencing
end.
how frustrated people are when like their car is dying, and then it's like, oh, now I'm dying.
You go to
You're
an
extra
extreme.
pissed.
Yeah. So, like, not even, pissed, scared. Oh my God, am I really going to die? I've had
Yeah.
patients, like, I held their hand. They're like, okay, well, I deal with older people.
Yeah.
So they go, and I'm like, okay, cool. Helped you into the next life.
So you're like hospice shit.
Convalescent. So
Okay.
most of them, they're in there to die.
So you're
Sorry
comforting
to that
people
audience.
while they're dying.
A little bit.
That's intense.
A little bit.
Does that like get to you?
No. I've learned to detach.
Is
sure.
that healthy?
You know what? I don't know. Sometimes I think it is, sometimes I think it's not. Because I learned to detach from like things in real life. And I don't think that's healthy. But then when it's like come to my job, then it's like, well, I can't. Because then it really fucks with you. If you let that, like, you're like, oh my God, you get close to this patient and they die and you're like, fuck. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
But how long have you been doing it for?
So I was a CNA for about a year and a half.
Okay. I feel like when you're 30 years in, people will just be like, oh, there'll be a new guy in
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Exactly. So that's why it's just like, you just learn that detachment from the jump. That's what they tell you in school.
Well, it's necessary. If you were heavily emotionally attached to every single person
You
you
would-
interact with, you couldn't do it. You couldn't do it. It wouldn't. You could
You
do
would
it.
need to see the therapy Gecko like every day.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Or you would-
I don't. I don't care about anyone that I talk to, ever.
Oh, thanks,
Of course. What's your name again?
Jack.
Jack. Nice to meet you. Before you were nervous to get on.
I
When you
was.
came up here while we were setting up, and you were like, "Can I take a picture?" And I was like, "Do you want to talk on the actual thing?" You're like, "No, I'm scared."
I was.
But you conquered your fear.
I did.
How does that feel?
It feels really good.
Hell
It
yeah.
does.
Is there anything you want to say to the people of the computer before we go?
You got to listen more to him. He actually gives really good advice.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah. Good guy to
Appreciate
talk
it.
to, man. I'll probably call in
Do it.
more often.
We'll talk again.
Yeah, for
Jack,
sure.
Pleasure
you for
to meet
talking
you,
to
man.
me.
Thank you. Good luck in your life.
Thank you.
Of course. God bless you. Oh, Gecko. Oh, what is a gecko? Do you want to talk? It's just about anything. Yes, let's do it. Here you are. You just keep the microphone right up to you. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah, okay.
What's your name?
Tomorrow.
Tamal?
Tomorrow.
Tamara?
Tomorrow.
Tamara. Are you here with your kids?
My grandson.
That's awesome. Whose idea was it to come to Little Tokyo?
The parents.
The parents?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you been here before?
Yeah, a few years ago.
Okay.
I'm a tourist here.
You're a tourist here. Where are you from?
Israel.
You're from Israel.
Yes.
I'm Jewish,
Good for you.
and
Good for me.
I haven't gone on my birthright yet.
No.
Yeah.
Ah.
Should I go? Tell me what's the pitch for Israel?
What do you mean? You should come and visit Israel. Well, this is your homeland in a way.
Yeah, yeah.
And we used to live in New York City.
Really?
We lived in New York City. This is why I speak English for,
Yeah.
for 15 years.
Yeah.
And then we went back to Israel. My kids are here, so we come and visit once in a while.
So you currently live in Israel now?
Yeah, we live in Israel. We're just visiting now.
Okay. Where
Yeah.
what city in Israel?
Next to Tel Aviv.
Next to Tel Aviv.
It's called Ramat HaSharon.
Okay. How is life in Israel now?
Well, ups and downs, like in every place in the world, but it's the best place to live for me.
Best place to live.
Yeah.
What makes it the best place to live for you?
First of all, people are very friendly. I have my family there, and I was born there. My parents were born there. I mean, I feel I belong there.
Nice.
I
nice.
belong there.
Do you feel like what would you say are some differences between culture in Israel and culture here when you come to visit?
It's pretty different. I mean, it's different culture. We came from different part of the world, and here there are a lot of immigrants like coming. So there's
Yeah.
a lot of, how do you say, whatever. And then there it's different. I mean, mostly they're Jewish people.
Yeah.
But we're Israelis. We accept also the Arabs who live with us and whoever.
Is there
and-
strong? Are you Jewish as well?
Yeah.
Do
I
you
live in Israel. and-
like how Jewish? Like, do you go to synagogue and stuff?
No, I'm not religious,
Okay.
but traditional, you know. When you live in Israel, you don't have to be really religious. When you're here to keep the roots, you know, you have to observe all kinds of things.
Really?
But here, there, no.
So why do you feel like if you're Jewish here, you have to like do more for your religion than you are there?
To keep the, to keep your tradition, whatever, as
Right.
a Jew.
Right.
Otherwise, you're gonna get.
But over
mixed
there,
up.
you're kind of like surrounded
Yes,
by
yes,
Judaism.
everything, yeah,
It sits
everything.
in the
So
air you
it's in
breathe.
there. That's right.
Okay. Okay.
We don't go to
Um,
synagogue. When we used to live in New York City, so we went to synagogue and we do all these kinds. I've been teaching in a Jewish school. Also.
you teach in a
Yeah,
Jewish school?
yeah, I
Like a
used
Hebrew
to.
school?
Yeah, a Hebrew school.
Oh wow.
I've been teaching, yeah.
Like as a
I was
volunteer?
teaching like a yeshiva.
Say that again?
I was teaching in a religious Jewish school.
Oh, really?
Well, I taught Hebrew.
You taught
I
Hebrew?
taught the Bible.
I know a little bit. I remember this song from when I was in the classroom. La
Right.
Kita.
La Kita.
A boy is yelled and a
Yeah,
girl is
is
yelled.
yelda. That's
all
right.
That's all the.
So I've
I
been
know.
teaching all the years that we've been in New York then. I
Hell
was a
yeah.
school teacher, yeah.
So what are your plans? Do you have any big plans for the rest of your time in California?
No, we're living in 3 days.
Okay.
We're here for a month already.
Oh really?
Yes.
Well-
Spend with the kids or grandchildren.
Well, listen.
So today, my daughter said, take him to little Tokyo. So I explained about Tokyo and Japan. He didn't even know, the kid.
it was her idea.
It's her idea to come here.
Okay, nice. Is there's
That's right.
now? I know. Are you like? Did you get to do anything you want to do, or are you just getting bossed around by the grandchildren?
Well, we traveled a little bit.
Oh,
We've
sorry,
been in
can I ask you
Mexico.
to-
We've been in Mexico. Instead for the Passover itself, we've been in Mexico and Carreras. I
Yeah.
don't know if you know where it is. And we rented like a house, so we'll include all the family. And we had a good time. We spent about a week there. Then we came back here.
That's nice.
But whenever we come here, I mean, we come so many times here, so we just want to spend the time with the grandchildren.
So you're saying you're over it? You're like, there's nothing in Los Angeles.
Yeah,
I like.
no, well,
you don't need to
so-
go to the Hollywood Walk of whatever. You don't need to see the.
No, I mean,
Observatory of
we've been
whatever.
in all kinds. We travel to Joshua Tree. We travel
Nice.
in Palm Springs, whatever, all over San Francisco. Also, when we lived in New York City, we traveled a lot.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, listen. Is
This
there
is-
anything that you want to say to the people
So
of the
what is
computer?
this?
Oh,
Now
what is? Oh, right. You were asking
We
before
started
the
from-
microphone.
we started- yeah.
You were asking
sorry.
what a gecko is.
Yeah.
It's me. I'm like.
Yeah, but what it's like, you tell the future or whatever, something like that.
Do you?
What is Gecko?
The word, like the word. Do you know what a lizard is?
Lizard.
That's like it's a form
Yeah,
of a lizard.
yeah. It's a form of a lizard.
Yeah. What's the Hebrew word for lizard?
Lizard is leta
Say again.
Leta A.
Leta.
Leta. Yeah, it's a lizard.
Leta.
The small one,
What
and
is
there is
I
a big
am?
one.
How do you say?
Ani.
Ani leta a?
Yeah, that's right.
Ah, I'm
Ani
learning
leta
Hebrew.
a.
My mom would be so proud.
Ani leta
Is there anything you want to say to the people of the computer before we go?
What? I love this place. I love to come and visit here. I love the American people. They're very nice. We spend a lot of time here, and we really appreciate it. The welcoming. and that's it.
Awesome.
We're all, one big world, all humans.
What's your name again?
Tamara.
Tamara.
Okay, take care, my dear.
Very nice to meet you. Have
Okay.
a safe trip
You
back to
too.
Israel.
Thank you.
Awesome. Hi. Oh, I thought you were going to kick us out.
Oh, no.
Oh, perfect.
I-
Oh my God, I saw you. This is so much better than I thought. I thought you were standing there.
No,
Wait,
no.
I thought you were standing there. Oh, by the way, can you put the mic directly
Sure,
there? Yeah,
sure.
perfect. I thought you like came out of there and were like, "Hey, this exact radius is property of
No.
Honeybee Industries."
No, I
Okay,
think this
I'm
belongs
so
to
glad
the
that you wanna
depo-
talk. It's so
I think
much
this is a
better.
public area, but if my manager finds out, I might get in trouble.
We won't tell him. You can blame everything on me. What's your name?
My name is Cherry.
Cherry.
Yeah.
Cherry, nice to meet you. I'm a Gecko. What's your life like, Cherry?
I heard that you were giving out life advice, so I just came.
I mean, yeah, I'm just a guy. Do you have a thing that you need a thing for?
yeah,
What's
I
going
like
on?
a dilemma.
Okay.
So currently I go to a pretty nice school. I enjoy the environment,
Okay.
and it's a nice school. But I got into a different school that's a little better. But there's some stuff that it lacks, like the grading system's a little harder. There's not going to be Mandarin, and there's Spanish or French, and I don't know any of those languages. So it's going to be a harder learning experience. And I'm just like sort of torn between whether or not I should move or stay.
Where is the school?
It's an art school.
Oh. Okay. Well, yeah. What do you? You said you're in business, right?
Excuse me?
You said you're in business?
No. I'm in high school.
Oh, you're in high school. Okay, so this is like what, a magnet school or something?
It's an art school.
Okay. Interesting. And they speak only Spanish?
No. It's like the world language, the required class for high school.
Oh, okay.
But my current school has Mandarin, which I know pretty well already. So
Okay.
it's like, I can take it pretty easy, but I'll have to work a little harder if I move over there. And
I usually don't talk to people under the age of 18, but fuck it, what grade in high school are you?
I'm a freshman.
You're a freshman?
Yeah.
Oh, man. If you're wait it out, man. Well, I guess, do you have a lot of friends at your school?
Yeah, well, not a lot, but I forgot to mention. I do have like one friend that I feel like I got a pretty lucky meeting.
Okay. All right, so you're at a current high school and you're thinking about transferring. I don't know. For college, I know like you can just kind of
It's
transfer.
another art
but
school. It's art school to another art school.
Okay,
But
so you go to
it's
like a magnet school. That's what they call them.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. And you're transferring from one to another because. Why do you want to transfer to this other school
The
again?
other one is like it's more notable, and when you say you come from the newer one, they're like, "Oh, I know that place," and it's like more.
Oh,
and
this is for like flexing on colleges and shit.
I guess, but it's also like there's a better art program there, and it's more like notable and more famous people have come from there, and it's just like better on the resume, I guess. Yeah.
Are they like both? Are they both free? Do you have to like pay
Yeah,
money?
they're
to
both
go-
free.
They're both free. Do you have to like get accepted into this
Yeah,
new
you
one?
get accepted into them. Yeah, a lot to contemplate.
Listen, okay. Let me tell you one thing. And you can use this for anything. Okay, you can use this for anything. This is what I've learned when I'm making decisions. Is whatever decision you do all right. The idea of making the correct decision actually happens after you make the decision. So what I mean by that is whatever you choose, you make it the right decision. So if you stay at this school, lean into it. You know, put on more like events in the arts, like really like be in the moment with your friends, you're with them and really enjoy it. So like if you make that choice, like go fully onto that choice and like maximize all the opportunities you have within that, and you'll be fine. But if you choose the other one, then great. Like work really hard on this grading system thing. Enjoy the moments that you have with your friends that are over in that school, and really lean into that decision. So whatever you do, just lean into it and make it the correct decision. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, great. What is your name?
Cherry.
Cherry. Cherry, you're gonna be fine. Probably. I can't promise you that. But I think it. I'll put my faith in you. Is there anything you want to say to the people at the computer before we go, Cherry?
Oh, I know this is kind of like going back on what I said, but I think that when you're making decisions, try to get advice from as many people as you can, and then make your decision, because it's very. I know some decisions are really hard to make, and it changes the course of your life forever. But getting insight from other people, no, you don't have to listen to them, but it definitely will be helpful.
Good. No, you totally don't have to listen to me. No, everything it just changed the course of your life and shit. But that's the thing, is you have no idea. So like you could go to this school and then maybe something crazy happens, maybe like, and then it takes you to some crazy place in your life. But then this place takes you, you just never know. So you can't even think about it.
All right.
Cherry,
Gecko.
pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet
Thank
you
you
too,
for
Gecko.
not kicking us out. I was
Oh,
terrified when I saw your
think
face,
this is a
but
public
now
place.
you're chilling.
Thank you very much.
Of
I hope
course.
you have a nice day.
Good luck. You as well.
High five. High five.
Oh, high five. Beautiful. Thank you, Cherry. Please. Yes, of course.
Yeah. What's up?
Just do me a favor, just right up here.
Right up here.
Perfect. What's up, man? What's your name?
I'm Steven.
Steven?
Nice to meet
I
you.
love this shirt, man. This is a sick
thank
shirt.
You.
Of course.
I think it's kind of look like a blanket right now, but it's sort of like a pattern.
It's a blanket?
It's not really a blanket. It's like a pattern of like a blanket, like a Mexican blanket.
Oh, okay. No. Because I was gonna say, I was like, this looks like something I've seen on like a rug or something.
On the rug or something, yeah.
Yeah. All right. You said you had a thing. What's your thing?
Ah, shit. I know what you do. You're like kind of like a therapy Gecko, I guess. So to speak.
Sure. I'm just a guy.
I have a big fear right now.
Oh yeah. What is it?
I have a big fear of like starting over.
Oh
'Cause,
really?
I'm 22, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And I'm
No, I
about
like
to,
the
like,
subject.
I'm about to graduate.
Yeah.
With a degree in Spanish.
Okay.
And so, and like at times I'm like, oh wait, I kind of suck at Spanish. And like most of the time I'm like more better at like reading it and like comprehending and like translating it.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like, speaking it, because I'm a first generation student.
Word.
And both of my parents from Mexico. And
So you've been speaking Spanish in the house the whole life?
Here's the thing. I have like a big age gap with my older brother.
Yeah.
And so my older brother, he knows more Spanish than me.
Yeah.
And like my older sister and all that. But like when I was born,
Yeah.
they decided to be like, hey, we've been here for a while. Let's just teach English to him. And let's only speak English to him. I'm like, okay.
Really? Okay, so you missed the boat.
I
or
missed
like,
the boat pretty much.
So your parents, both your parents speak fluent English.
Yeah, both my parents speak fluent English and
And
Spanish.
they were speaking it to you when you were growing up.
Yeah, they were speaking English to me. Sometimes like Spanish, like if you're living like in a bilingual household, most of the commands are in your native language. You know what I'm saying?
So it's Spanish until they get mad at you.
Until they get mad.
It's English until they get pissed at you. Okay.
Yeah. And so for me, it was like really hard for me to like really comprehend Spanish. But like the reason why I chose Spanish is because like, I don't know, I guess I was trying to get more in touch with my roots.
Totally.
So to speak.
Yeah.
Because like, I'm from Riverside County.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're around there, but I live in Eastvale. Shout out to the Vale.
Nice.
But it's like a super suburban area.
Yeah.
And it's like, I pretty much like I wouldn't say I lost my identity, so to speak. But I feel like, a part of me has like been sort of, Americanized.
Okay.
And so the reason why I chose Spanish is because like, it was sort of like more of like an identity crisis.
Sure.
And then like,
sure.
when I'm 22 now, I'm just like, oh, wait. I'm kind of like not really being realistic with my future.
Well, do you okay, so you started it. Okay, so when you say that, do you mean like you started going down the Spanish path because you wanted to get more in touch with your roots, and now you're 22 and you're like, oh fuck, I forgot I had to get a job.
Yeah, oh fuck, I forgot to get a job. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh god, like because like to get like a decent job in Spanish, you have to be like really good at speaking Spanish, right?
All right,
Because
so
that's what they expect.
I assume the jobs in Spanish are translator,
Spanish
teacher.
Spanish teacher.
Do you want to do either of those?
Maybe teaching, but at times I'm just like maybe I can like do a bit more because like maybe like make a mark, so to speak. But that pressure that really gets to me, like trying to like think about your future in that aspect, and you're trying to like create change in the world, and all of a sudden you're just like, I'm just a human, dog.
Here's some good
like,
news.
Not everyone's gonna be like.
You don't have to like let what you majored in college define the entire rest of your life.
Yeah.
Well, what do you want to do? Do you have a thing?
I don't know, at times, because I met this one person who works like in a union,
Okay.
and I'm like, at times I'm like, oh wait, that sounds pretty cool. I want to teach people more about the rights, more about like, if a cop does this, don't fuck with him, and like don't do that shit.
Sure.
Man, yeah, that's like one thing I really like to go into, but it's just like, because like if you're from like immigrant parents and they have like this sort of this perspective on like, university and college, like,
Sure.
the American dream.
Yeah.
And so you have that pressure
Yeah.
from your parents, and like, and you're gonna tell them like, hey, I'm gonna start over. I'm not not really feeling Spanish right now.
Yeah.
That's like a nightmare for them because like that's pretty basically like
Let me ask: did your parents pay for you to go to college?
yeah.
Yeah, still. I was gonna.
Well, they paid financial aid. Most of it
Financial
most
aid,
of it
okay.
from financial aid. But I came from Riverside and I had to go to Long Beach. That's where I currently at.
Yeah.
And so I had to pay for the dorm, right?
Yeah.
And so that came from my dad's pocket. And
Yeah.
so
Well,
then-
because I was gonna say like. If they're not paying, then fuck them. But even if no, but hold on. But even if they are paying, it's like they shouldn't. Your parents shouldn't pay for you to go to college with this like expectation that you then owe them the rest of your life.
yeah.
Like
Yeah, but it's like, when you think about like how they came to here, and like they basically had like nothing, and like they made something of themselves, and like they have like the perspective of like, you have to do something with your life, and it's just like, they do all this hard work, and like all of a sudden I'm 22, and then I'm still in the house, and I'm just like, oh, and they're just like, wait, when I was 22, I was married and shit. I was like,
were they married when they were 22?
I think it was like 28.
Oh, okay, jeez.
They met at work. They met like when they came to the States.
Do you have a girlfriend?
No, I don't have a girlfriend.
Okay, you don't want to get married.
I don't
like
wanna
right
get
now,
married.
right? You're too young to fucking get married. So all right. So when I asked what you want to do, you said you think unions are cool. You want to do something with unions.
Yeah, I want to do something with unions or like something that like.
What do you need to like? Do you need a?
I have no idea. I just know someone that works in union. I'm just like, that sounds really cool.
Can he get you in, or like?
I gotta ask, but it's just like,
Ask your homie for like a good word,
I might, but yeah.
I guess what I would say if I had to say anything is like whatever it is you do like fundamentally. I feel like your parents don't. Like, it's cool that it's dope. You should we're very grateful that they pay for your college.
I always keep that in mind.
Grateful,
Yeah.
but don't let that gratefulness be like a chain or anything. Like,
right.
like it's okay to be grateful, but be like, hey, it's still my life.
It's still my life.
Still my goddamn life. I'm gonna do whatever I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
I hate the idea that people like the idea. Can we just think about it for a second? The idea that at 18 you decide what your college major is, and then that's supposed to somehow define what you do for the rest of your life is insane.
Yeah.
We just admit it's insane. It's great. You know Spanish now. That's awesome. It's gonna help you out, and that may fucking help you out with whatever you're doing when you're like 35. You have no idea.
Maybe. Yeah.
But like, it doesn't have to define what you do forever.
Right.
So I would just internalize that, because I'd hate for you to be like feeling like you're a slave to what you majored in college, Starting over is fine. I feel like at 22, after graduate, you're not even starting over. You're just starting.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's just like, the stem of my fear of like starting over is like, my expectations.
From your parents?
From my parents, I guess.
Yeah, I know,
but,
dude. I sympathize with you. I know that's fucking hard, but like
trying to
it's
explain to
your
your
fucking
parents.
life, man.
Yeah,
Come on.
It's my fucking life.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's basically what. Yeah, you know what? You gotta help me out a little bit.
Okay, at least if this was at least a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
But I didn't want to make it seem like, oh, fuck my parents. Yeah, I'm out of here.
No, I totally know what you're feeling. You're like,
it's
like the opposite of fuck my parents. It's like, oh, I love them so much.
I love them so
they
much.
They did so much for me. Like, I feel bad. And like, you can have that feeling and the feeling of this is still my life.
Yeah, I just want to, I just need more time, so to speak.
Of course.
I think I have a good concept of time because like I'm not like, rushing things.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just like, hey, whatever happens. But, just trying to explain that to my parents and just like, my other family members, and they're just like, already have careers and all that.
Do your best to explain it to your parents, but at a certain point, you don't owe them even an explanation.
That's what I'm talking
maybe
about.
give them, like, look, a thank you, and I appreciate you, and I love you, but you don't need to, like, justify your life to them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's how it is. But, yeah, that's basically what I...
What's your name again?
I'm Steven.
Steven. Is there anything you want to say to the people at the computer before we go?
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Steven, thanks for coming on, brother. You're awesome. We did it. She gave us... No way. Oh, she's sick. Is she still there? Fuck. This is so good. I owe this girl cherry in my life. What's your name?
Sophia.
Sophia?
Yeah.
Sophia, do me a favor. Throughout this entire thing, if you just keep the microphone right, perfect.
Sick.
All right, what did you get? This is
Oh.
before you. This is Sereno, right? I know what that is. That's Hello Kitty, right?
I got an AirPods case because my AirPods were naked.
Oh, it's Hello Kitty.
Yeah.
You hold up to the thing.
I don't know. Oh
Oh.
no.
I don't. It's not gonna fly away. All right, good. Okay. So you got a Hello. Here's the thing. I don't understand. I'm not here to bash what you
Oh
bought.
no, it's okay. Go ahead.
But I never understood the concept of AirPods cases because the AirPods case is a case.
Yeah. For me, it's just because I drop my AirPods a lot, and so then the outside gets scratched.
Okay, when you drop. Okay, so here's where I could see value in the AirPods case is. Can you pull yours out again? Okay, let me see this.
Please don't steal
All right,
it.
so I'm not. I just wanted to see something. Okay, so it still flips up. Okay, because I was just gonna say is like.
No, you don't have to take it off.
What I was gonna say is like the when I drop my AirPods,
Yep.
the thing flips open and the two AirPods come out and one goes all the way to the Atlantic Ocean, and then one goes to Australia.
Yeah.
And the thing for an AirPods case would be if it closes the thing completely.
Oh,
like a
there's some like
pocketbook.
that.
That's the only real reason I would want to get an AirPods case.
I just think it looks cute.
I guess that's good enough reason.
I like.
Let's show the camera. You have a lot of all these
I got a penguin
kawaii
bag.
pins. Is that's the word, right?
I don't know. I just say cute.
What are these like from animes that you watch?
These three are from the same game, the Game of Losers, Genshin. This one's also for losers, but a different type of loser.
Wait, when you say losers, what do you mean? Like,
All right.
are you saying like people who play Genshin are losers?
Yes.
Do you consider yourself a loser?
Yes.
Why?
Okay, so I've dedicated way too much time, and then there are some people that would spend like $500 to get one character, or like more. Especially if you want to like C6 that character, which is basically just getting the same character multiple times to like get it like a specific like level thing.
Yeah.
And this one I say is a different type of loser because it's for lonely people who want to date 2D anime men.
So this is a guy who you say is for lonely people that want to date anime people.
Yes.
So you want to date this guy, and that's why you got a pin fit.
In real life, no, never. He would be a horrible boyfriend.
Why would this guy be a horrible boyfriend?
Have you ever heard of a pick-me boy?
I've heard of a pick-me girl.
Okay, so the idea of like a pick-me boy is like a guy who will like talk shit about himself to like for like.
Oh, for compliments?
Yeah, to be like, oh my god, like I'm such a horrible person, or like why would you even want to hang out with me? You know?
Yeah, or they're like.
He's basically like.
I've seen people do like TikToks where they're like, I'm such a horrible person. Or they're like doing like an awkward like thing. And they're
Yeah,
calling
that's his
themselves,
whole
like, pick-me boy.
existence. He's a loser gamer. He like low key has like a Justin Bieber haircut.
Okay.
I can't.
And you're in
defend
love
him.
with him.
Yeah.
But you're in love with the idea of him.
Yeah.
And if you were a real person, you would want nothing to do with him.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why.
So what do you do when you're not watching anime?
Draw.
You draw. Okay. Do
Yeah.
you draw like these people?
Yeah,
Do you have drawings on you? Do you want to show us?
I do actually.
Let's do it. Let's go through the sketchbook.
I'm not gonna lie. I barely started the sketchbook, so there's not much inside of it.
Is there anything in the sketchbook that you think would be fun to show us?
I don't know. I did personas of people in my anime club. I did like very like in a few
You did
seconds.
personas of the people in your. May I?
Yeah, I did. I made people personas.
Can you see anything? There we go. All right. So tell me about David.
David, I don't remember David. I was just going up to random
Here,
people.
David
I don't know. I'm not gonna lie.
he looks kind of angry.
Oh, David. He's a Chihuahua. As soon as I saw it, I was like, I remember. I made him a Chihuahua because we're both Mexican, and it was a meme.
Could you do me?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Hold on. I'm trying to desperately remember what a gecko looks like.
Is drawing like a, can I talk to you while you draw, or does that distract
Oh,
you?
no, that's fine.
Okay. Do you is drawing like a thing that you want to do like professionally later in life?
Yeah, I'm taking figure drawing right now. For
Oh, nice.
School. That's the,
I gotta give a quick shout out to Honey Me. In if you are the owner of Honey Me, you need to give a raise to Cherry. I'm sorry, I totally interrupted you.
It's all good. I
You
don't
were
remember what
asking.
I was saying.
You were saying whether or not you wanted to do drawing for a living.
Yes. What am I gonna do with my illustration degree? No idea. Hopefully I get it.
Oh, so do you go to college now?
Yeah.
And you just started.
Yeah, I'm a freshman.
Okay, and you're going into illustration.
Yes.
Nice. What do you like? What's your dream job?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I've been asked a lot. Oh, what are you gonna do with an illustration degree? I don't know.
You know,
That's a
people
later
say
problem.
that, and then you look everywhere and like, see that ice cream cone? Someone had to draw that.
Yeah, no, but that's more like graphic design.
See that corn dog? Someone had to draw that.
Yeah, no, but that's more like graphic design.
Alex's shirt. Someone drew that. There's drawings everywhere.
Yeah,
You know,
good point.
this is a legitimate career choice.
Oh, by the way.
Oh, is this it?
A small doodle.
Ah, I'm drinking the smoothie. Oh, that's awesome. Hell yeah. Thanks, man. That's sick. You drew some boba in there? That's cute. I appreciate that. Can I try to draw you?
Sure.
I think I did a bad job.
No, it's fine.
Do you want to see it?
Yeah. If it makes you feel better, I've kind of seen worse.
Oh wait,
than I
wait.
figured-
Can I show the?
wait,
Crap! Before we go,
ugh.
can we show the? I want to show the camera.
Ugh. Yeah.
How do you think I did?
I think you did good.
All right, thank you.
Cause drawing takes practice. I've been doing it for years. I'm
Look,
not the best.
Look, before we go, I'm sure you'll be fine. I'm sure you'll find some. This, like I said, there's illustrations everywhere.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, look, it's not like you majored in Spanish.
I think my family would appreciate that because I don't know Spanish.
What is your name again?
Sophia.
Sophia?
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to say to the people at the computer before we go?
Follow my cringy art.
Go for it.
soapbar_14 on Instagram. That's all.
Sophia, you're a hero. You're a champion.
My hands are very sweaty. I don't know if you want to shake my hand.
Good luck to you. I hope that you find a monster to take you away from this hellscape that they call life.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
I needed that.
Yeah, you can give me a fun fact. Come on. You can both talk if you want.
You can sit.
One of you wanna maybe one stand, one kneel, or one sit, one kneel.
Hi, guys.
Okay.
Just you want to kneel down? Does this look good?
Sorry,
Okay,
I'm not
great.
wearing a mask.
So you'll. I don't. I feel. Nah, not really.
No?
Not
Okay,
really.
that's
I'm
fine.
trying to. Do I have? We don't have another microphone,
Don't.
do we?
Yes.
It's okay.
Just,
Hello?
Yeah. If you guys here, if you want to, here's this is weird. You hold it centrally.
Okay.
And then anytime anyone will talk, so you
Just
just
lean
kneel.
in.
Yeah, lean in. Perfect.
It's gonna be like.
Okay. Are you two like dating or?
Yes.
Okay, great. So you're comfortable being
Yes.
close to each other.
Yeah,
So you'll
this
just.
is fine.
Great. Perfect. What are your names?
PJ.
I'm Phoenix.
PJ and Phoenix.
Yeah. So you actually talked to someone. I don't know if you remember Ryan. He wanted to open a record store.
Oh, this is the person who's called in.
Yes.
Um.
He lived on a base, and he was like, "I live in a concrete building. I'm in a concrete building right now."
Yeah, I remember someone telling
It
me
was
that
a
they
few
live in a
episodes
concrete
ago.
building.
He's a few doors down from me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Hi, Ryan.
Did he end up opening the record store?
No. So he still has a chance to get out of the military, or I don't know if he still wants to, but he keeps talking about it like every day.
Every day opening the
Yeah.
record store.
Like he's actually like following through on it with some other guy.
Okay, so he keeps talking about. Is he gonna actually do it? Or are we gonna? What's the name of the record store?
I don't know.
I thought the podcast idea was a good idea, though.
Oh, of him doing a podcast?
Because I texted him and I was like, "There's a guy at your base that's literally trying to do something," and I was like, "Tell him that I believe in him," and then supposedly he's gonna do it.
You know, I'm starting to remember this call. I feel like I probably told him that it was a bad idea to open a record store.
You were like, if you're gonna do a podcast, like do a podcast of you like giving people advice on like new bands that are touring. That was your advice.
Yeah,
you were like,
because
get a podcast.
You said that media has been evolved so much that since it's available within our phones,
Yeah.
it'd kind of be ridiculous to open a record store.
Yes.
So it's really.
See? It was a good-
Well,
it was
okay,
good.
it's like it's a niche. This is why what I do is inherently irresponsible because I don't know. Here's the thing: people in America have opened record stores.
Yeah.
It's true.
and those people are still alive to this day.
True.
So I'm not. Who am I to tell him that he shouldn't do it? But when's the last time you bought something from a record store?
Last
Never.
year,
Oh.
Never. Last year.
I took out the vinyl, threw it away, and used the cover as
A decoration.
wall art.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Very
hell yeah.
niche.
You wait. You actually threw away the
Yes,
record?
he did.
Yes,
Like a
I don't even have a record player.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Why did you throw away the record when you
It
want?
was $1.
Because he just
Oh, it
wanted
was
the
$1.
art.
Okay. I mean, here's the thing. It's like it's a niche thing.
It
It's
is.
like, well, it's like video. It's like brick and mortar video game stores or like pottery places.
Like Blockbuster.
Yeah.
It's kind of done.
Well, it's different from Blockbuster because it's like there are like vinyl enthusiasts, and you're catering specifically to them. But even those
That's
guys,
true. It's not a lot of people though.
yeah.
It's not a lot. But,
But-
podcast, like, that's.
But I told him to start a
you told him to
podcast.
start a podcast.
He must have told me he wanted. I wouldn't just tell
he
anyone
was
out of the blue
He was
to start
against the idea of podcasts.
And you were like, you know what you should do? You should do a podcast.
a podcast. Well, there's way more people listening to podcasts than
That's
going to
true.
record stores.
I mean, it's good
That's
advice.
why you recommended it.
Exactly, good
is he
advice.
is he doing it? Is he starting the podcast?
I don't know.
He's trying to, he has good music taste though.
Enough for Ryan. He's not here. He's probably dead. What's going on with you guys?
Oh, I just came up here to give you a fun fact.
Oh yeah.
Oh, was that the fun fact?
No.
No,
Oh, it's a
in
fact.
1942, the Navy made a ship specially made for ice cream. That was it.
In 1942, the Navy made a ship especially made for ice cream.
Yeah.
Where was the ice cream being deployed to?
Say again?
Why did they make a ship for ice cream? Do you know any details besides just that sentence?
Yes. So
Tell me.
During the Prohibition, since there was a lack of alcohol and people need another vice, so people usually go towards caffeine or sugar.
Yeah.
Sugar was a big part, and then the
Yeah.
Depression came, and it was one of the few commodities that was affordable to everyone, and it actually gained popularity during the Depression. And in 1942, USS Lexington was struck by a Japanese naval ship, and prior to getting the command to abandon ship, sailors were reported to go to the galley or the cafeteria, steal all the ice cream, fill up their helmets, lick it clean, and then abandon ship.
They filled up their helmets with ice cream?
Yes.
That sounds
they
like a
eat.
lot of ice. That's like a whole tub of ice
It's
cream.
a lot of ice cream. That's
Why do you know this?
I had to present something interesting to a class, and I thought that was really cool.
Did you get an A?
I passed. That was it.
Okay.
There's no grades.
What do you guys do?
I'm just a diesel mechanic.
You're a diesel mechanic. What about you?
I'm an air traffic controller.
You're an air traffic
I work for
controller.
the Air Force. I'm in the government too.
Oh
so-
man, all right, that's a lot of responsibility.
That's what everyone says. It is kind of.
You could really fuck up some
I
planes.
could definitely kill people, but for the most part, it's just a lot of pilots giving attitude
Okay.
sometimes.
Okay.
So I'm argumentative. So it's
Do you,
easy
you
for
argue
me.
with the pilots a lot?
Not a whole lot. I try to be nice personally. I'm very nice.
Well,
to
you
the
guys have to
pilots.
work together because you
would think.
only have the ground.
That's true.
And he only has the sky.
And they are
you have to
consistently
piece it
trying to
together to
die.
find an accurate picture of what is
Literally.
going on with the plane.
It's just a video game. It really.
I don't know.
is.
I'm telling you.
Well, no, you're right. I mean, most people when you tell them like, "Oh, I'm ATC," they're like, "Oh, you're the guy with the sticks that like
Do you
lead
get
the
the
aircraft
sticks?
in." I don't get the sticks.
Yo, you're on the computer.
I'm in a tower. I work in a tower. And
Okay.
I just talk to planes all day. That's my
Dude,
job.
you said you get into fights with pilots.
Not like fights,
like
but
arguments.
they argue.
What-
Yeah.
What do they argue about?
So sometimes like they want to be first all the time because for military they just like flying and stuff, and so they'll literally like racetrack essentially.
They'll
and,
race the
like,
other
not
planes?
like race, but like they like doing loops essentially in the sky. They don't just take off and like land all the time because they have to practice. So they'll like go in the sky and they'll just fly in circles essentially, like, and doing stuff with the airport, right? Civilian airports do this as well. Like people will come in, they'll like land, and then they want to depart right after because they want to get like practice approaches and stuff like that.
Really?
Yeah, but military, they want to do it for like hours and like all these weird operations. And pilots like to be like the first all the time. And so our job is to like mediate because sometimes they can't get what they want and there's a lot of safety that goes into it. And
Why
so
do
sometimes-
they want to be first?
Because they think that
They hate the sky. They want to get out of
no,
there.
they
wanna
just
go
want to
back
be
ground?
like the first. They want to have like priority over other things, and sometimes we have to be like, "Hey, love you guys, but like that's not how this works." And so like It's our job to basically just tell them, hey,
Listen, and by the way, you can say whatever you want. This is totally anonymous.
thank goodness.
What kind of people become pilots?
What kind of
are they
people?
argument? Are they
A-type.
Pilots are type A people?
A-type people.
That mean, I would want a type A being my pilot.
It's type A pilots, but type A air traffic control.
What the hell is type A?
Oh, A-type personality is like a kind of aggressive, assertive, dominant. Like they want to be. Yeah, that's kind of what it is.
Yeah,
that's how I would describe it.
like think of like a laid back, like everything's fine, man. Which that's type B.
Yeah.
And then like no, we need to figure out how to land the plane guy. That's a type A, and that's the type that you want.
Yeah.
You don't want the chill guy.
You don't want the chill guy, but sometimes you want like the chill guy. Sometimes you want the cool
flight
guy.
attendant can be the chill guy.
Yeah, that's true. But sometimes the pilots are like, we want this and we want it now.
What's the closest you ever like fuck up?
No. Well, no, I haven't. I've seen some stuff, but you see stuff everywhere.
How
Or you
safe
hear
is
stories.
flying on a plane?
My dad told me that a plane is like lifespan is measured in the amount of times it can decompressurize or whatever it's called.
Okay, I don't know what that means.
It's like when you go up into the sky, right? Like when the plane pressurizes and then when it lands and then it decompression.
Constantly being crushed by pressure.
Yeah,
Constantly.
and there's only a limited amount of times a plane can do that before it just stops. So, I would say it's relatively safe. I trust pilots. I've flown on a couple planes.
You've flown on
in
a
the
couple
military.
planes? Oh, I was about to, don't you like...
Yeah.
Don't you get like free shit?
I personally hate flying. I would never want to be a pilot. That's why I stay on the ground and just talk to them.
Really? But I feel like one of the big perks is like you get free like flights and shit.
Yeah, I just...
You don't use them?
Nah. I'd rather fly in a civilian plane.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, wait, you do aircraft control for like a military
Yeah,
plane.
I'm in the military.
Is that how you guys met each other?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now it's all coming together.
I'm not
I thought,
Navy, though.
I thought
I'm
you like
Air
worked at like
Force.
Spirit Airlines or something.
That would be kind of cool. Oh, well, not Spirit, because, Spirit, they
need someone like you.
Yeah, they need
someone who can really get those planes flying.
Yikes.
I like you guys. Is there anything you want to say to the people of the computer before we go?
Yeah, seals have nails. They're terrifying.
What book did you read that had all these facts in them?
I just look at YouTube videos that read off Reddit subtopics, and that's all I have going for me.
You're welcome for giving you a place to use this thing.
What?
No, I'm being a dick.
I know I can't.
Do you
I can't
do you like how often does these fun facts come in handy?
Daily.
Every day, because sometimes I face some sort of embarrassment or I get yelled at, and as a self-defense, I present fun facts. And
Really?
Yes.
So when you're embarrassed or when you're getting yelled at, you as a defense mechanism start presenting fun facts.
Yeah. So I have self-diagnosed ADHD.
Okay.
I feel like.
Yeah.
And I don't really have anything logical to think about.
Yeah.
So it's these objective things are easier for me to understand.
Interesting. It's good to have a place to go. No. It's good to have like something to go to in those moments. How many fun facts do you know?
That's kind of on the spot, so I don't know.
Do you know, like, if I asked you right now to list out 100 fun... No, I'm not...
No.
Don't do that, but...
Maybe, like, three.
Three fun facts?
At the moment.
We have the ice cream one, we have the
Seals
seal
have
one.
nails.
What's the third? Give me the third one.
Strawberries and lemons.
Lemons have more sugar than strawberries.
Is there anything else you guys want to say to the people of the computer before we go?
No, thank you.
How about you?
Have a great day, you guys. Live life to the fullest.
What's your name again?
Phoenix.
Phoenix.
It was lovely meeting you.
Lovely meeting you.
Stay cool.
PJ?
I love you.
I love you too, man. Thank you guys very much. This was fun. Here, we can do a quick one. You want to do a quick one? Let's do a quick one. Okay, sit down. Have a seat. What's your name?
My name is Owen.
Owen.
Owen, yeah.
What's your life like, Owen?
Kind of boring.
Really?
To be honest, yeah.
All right, you said you had to be somewhere, so let's make this quick.
Yeah.
Let's do this like a quick like a lightning round.
Works perfect.
What's your greatest fear?
My greatest fear, probably not knowing what I want to do when I grow up, like not being sure of what.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you feel about spiders?
Not a big fan, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not sure what you want to do. What do you do now?
What I do now? Right now, I work. I'm taking a gap year.
You're taking a gap year.
Yeah, a gap year.
Yeah, I wanted to make this a short one, but I find that very interesting because I I wanted to take a gap year, but I didn't.
Yeah.
How's your gap year going?
Well, I got like 1 month left in me. I got my license. I got what else? I got a job. Got a steady paycheck. So pretty cool, I guess. Got time to do what I want and all that. But I mean, you get tired of it, you know. You get just tired. Just wake up, go to work.
But what are you doing after your gap year? You going to school?
Going to school, yeah, definitely.
What are you gonna do in school?
Probably 3D technical design.
3D technical design.
Sounds.
You went from not knowing what you wanted to do to here's the very specific thing that I am doing right now. 3D technical
point.
design. That's specific.
That's pretty specific. Yeah, I guess
You
you're right.
you definitely have an idea.
I guess you're right. I guess it's just more uncertainty of the future, you know? Like, what if I don't get to do what I want? And I just, like, becoming, like, unhappy.
What do you want? Is it to do 3D technical design?
I found, like, I had a knack for it in high school,
Yeah.
so it's, like, I feel like it's just easy. Yeah, I know what I want to do.
Yeah.
So it's just, you know, just pursue that.
Are you perfect?
True.
Do you do what is it, like video games or like?
No, actually, it's like you make stuff on a 3D program
Oh, like,
on a computer.
like cars and shit, like actual
Yeah,
things.
like actual
okay, yeah.
kind of-
Yeah.
Like in the workshop, like you make like you make the stuff, and then the people you build it in the workshop. So like that's pretty cool. I think. I mean.
No, it is really cool. So what are you afraid of? Are you afraid that like you're not gonna be able to like, find a job?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Like, what if there's no like target audience for that kind of stuff? You know?
How many people? But how many people are like in your class?
There were a lot of people in my class. When I took that class in high school, there were a lot of people. So.
And how many of them sucked?
A lot.
All right, so you can get rid of all them.
That's true.
And then there's you, and you don't suck. You've always had a knack for it.
I have.
I think you'll be fine.
I think so.
Not that I know what the job landmark is like, but that does feel like such a specific thing that will be useful in the future. And also, like, you're learning. What are you like on Adobe, or are you in like some 3D program that I've never heard of?
SolidWorks.
What is it again?
SolidWorks.
SolidWorks. I feel like I've heard of that. Okay, but you're doing like 3D modeling and shit.
Yeah, 3D modeling. Yeah,
all right, so there's infinite. All right, so even if it doesn't work out like with the cars thing, I don't know why I'm stuck on cars.
Cars.
But there's like a billion places that need 3D models.
That is true.
This Gecko suit, before it was, but I'll have you know, before this Gecko suit was what it is now, it was a 3D model.
Was it?
Yeah.
Pretty nice. Pretty well done.
What do your parents think of what you do?
They like it. I mean, you can't really go wrong with that kind of stuff, you know?
I think so. It's a practical thing.
True. Yeah.
What are you about to go meet them to do?
My parents?
Yeah, you're ready.
They
to
want to
meet them?
leave. They were
they
want to
leave
for time like right now.
Okay.
But I mean, they'll survive, you know?
Where are they? Are they
They're
like
in the car.
they're in the
way-
car?
They are on my ass right now. But I mean, when do I get to, have a session?
Are they
with
calling you right now?
Nah, they texted me.
Okay, what did they say?
They were like, "How long are you gonna take?" And I'm like, "Long enough." You know?
Are they nice to you?
Occasionally.
All right, so occasionally you'll be on time.
Exactly. You
It's
know, I mean,
perfect.
I babysitted last night, while they went on a fancy dinner. They'll survive, right?
Is there anything you want to say to the people at the computer before we go?
Quite honestly, I can't think of anything.
That's okay.
Oh, I'm getting a phone call from my dad right now.
Do you want to take it? Can we take it? Can we listen to it?
Yeah. I'll put him on speakerphone.
Yeah, put him on speaker. Put him close to the mic.
Hey, Dad, you're on speakerphone with the Gecko right now.
I'm gonna leave in 5 minutes. I don't have time for this nonsense.
Oh, okay. All right. We'll be.
You're gonna tell the Gecko to get you an Uber ride home if you're not here in the next 5 minutes. I've given you guys plenty of time.
Wow. Anyways, I hung up on him.
Well, he sounds nice.
He doesn't always sound like that. I'm. Okay.
I'll let you.
That's
He doesn't hit you, does he?
No, he does not hit me.
All right. So you're fine.
I'm fine. I mean, I'll survive.
What's your name again?
Owen.
Owen. Good luck.
Actually, I've always wanted to dap up a gecko. Can I?
No,
dap you
yeah,
up?
of course.
That was awful. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. No, that was great.
Was it?
Yeah, that was great.
not bad. All right.
Owen, tell your dad I said I'm sorry. Blame it all. Please blame
On the
it. Blame
gecko?
it all on me.
On the gecko,
Tell
okay.
him I forced you to stay.
Forced me to stay.
Tell him I
didn't fight it. I
Yeah,
didn't fight
no, tell him I was like you were I criminally offended you or something.
Criminally.
Yeah, blame it 100% on me.
I'll do that.
Cool.
I'll do that.
Beautiful. All right. Goodbye, Owen. Good luck to you. Goodbye. And your family.
Thank you.
So we lost the audio for this part, but we have some of it on the phone. We'll piece it all together. You were standing right there, sitting right there.
Yeah, it was.
And you were watching the entire time that we were recording. What did you have to? What did you think? Just to kind of wrap things up about what you saw today. What observations do you have about the people that we spoke to, and about life, about Little Tokyo, about anything from your observations of the day? Tell the camera.
One thing I noticed is a lot of them were genuine fans of Mr. Gecko here.
That's
Secondly,
nice.
they were all here. They were just here mostly having a good time. And then when they came to him, it was mostly they mostly had goals, and they were asking for advice on how to reach them in the near future. Yeah.
Did they inspire you at all? These people? You can say no.
I mean, I'm right here talking to you, so I would say I was there sitting just listening.
Okay.
You know.
Okay, I guess you were inspired to come talk.
Yeah.
Okay. What are your other thoughts and observations about the universe that you want to leave the people watching this video with?
Sometimes the universe doesn't deliver what you deserve.
Yeah. And then it just delivers other stuff.
Sometimes they're just like tests, you know.
Yeah.
Tests are meant for passing, though.
Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. This has been Being a Gecko at Little Tokyo. This is Little Tokyo is the greatest place on earth, right?
I would agree.
And we'll be back next week at a different place, or maybe the same place, or maybe the earth will explode. But we hope it doesn't, because it's a fun place to be.
And a miserable one, too.
Thanks for watching.